I'm going to go back to specifically working in finance. During COVID, I was the only Latina woman in the dealership. I got paid. So all the other finance managers we had 14 dealerships. Everyone else got paid about 30 to 40% commission. I got paid barely 20% on what I was making. So I had to work extra hard to meet the same numbers, and I was killing it. I was getting 150%, more than, but it was COVID and I was selling power sports. So like, it was like a lot of money coming in, but I still was on the lower end. I felt blessed because I was like, okay, this money is good for me. Yeah. But like compared to my peers making $60,000-$70,000 a month, and like, it was always, I've even had customers, stereotype me like, oh, like, yeah, I own a construction company. You speak really nice for a Mexican, but I can say that because I've been to Jose's Quince before, and you're a Mexican with class, and like, just like that. No, they've said that to me. They say it. I know. They say it, and because you own a construction company that predominantly all your employees are Hispanic, you think you can talk like this and that you have the right to. And I've been called the SPIC word. Is that how you spell it? I've been called that before.
I'm over here thinking like
not Spike TV, bro.
Yeah, but
it reminds me of Spike.
But so being a woman, I don't know about the wages. I mean, I feel like women as a whole in this world, we get looked at, as to make less. But I know that the people that I work with didn't like, when I was hitting the numbers and I was making my goals for the month, and they gave me shit like, oh, you can do that, like, I was always questioned. But I did have, the first book in return, which is the only, like, in finance, like, I sold a warranty to this guy, and he was like, oh, I'll think about it. And they got mad at me, like, you never let someone walk away, then they think about it. I was like, I gave him all the information. He trusts me, and he's really going to think about it. I believed it, and they were laughing at me. He came back the next day and bought 2 warranties. And they were like, oh my God, that's never happened, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, like, I feel like I'm being genuine, with them. And I don't know, but I definitely have felt the brunt of that. And when I was successful, they didn't like it, and they would be vocal about it.